Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with Jon Jones' extremely heated DMs leaked about wife, kids, drugs, and jail time. A user on X allegedly leaked direct messages exchanged with Jon Jones. According to him, Jon messaged him after he posted a GIF in response to one of Jon's recent rants on the platform. Jon initiated the conversation by saying, "How low is your IQ really? You're probably in some trailer park somewhere. Why follow me just to say that you don't care what I talk about?" The user replied, "You beat your wife. Cheat on your wife. Cheat in the UFC. Deadbeat dad and husband." Jon Jones responded, "My wife is out getting her hair and nails done. My kids are playing on their side of the mansion. What are you up to today?" The user said, "You Google your name and all you see is garbage. Your kids are scared of you and your wife hates you." Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video to support the channel. Let's aim for 10 likes. Jon Jones replied, "That's what you would like to believe." The user said, "Jon Jones, drug cheat loser, cheater, deadbeat dad, and trash husband." Jon responded, "The truth is, I'm a black 6'4" professional athlete, multi-millionaire living the American dream. Are you living the American dream?" The user said, "Just because you have money doesn't mean you aren't a loser." Jon replied, "Do you even own a car?" The user said, "Who doesn't own a car in 2025? Who was the naked girl in the car?" Jon responded, "Yes, again, I'm a terrible human being, but I'm incredibly wealthy, influential, people follow me from all around the world." The user said, "Remember that night? Or were you too high on coke again?" Jon Jones replied, "That was your girlfriend?" The user said, "Answer the question, pal." Jon said, "How can a man own and still become so much more successful than you?" The user brought up the woman in the car again, noting that she was definitely not Jon's wife. Jon replied, "That was your girlfriend." The user said, "What does she think about that?" Jon repeated, "How can a man own and still end up to be so much more successful than you? You must be a true loser." The user said, "You are truly stupid. Lay off the bud." Jon responded, "I'm a terrible human being. I do drugs, but the whole world knows my name and no one knows yours. You have made zero impact on society." The user said, "Blah blah blah. Let me cope by saying I'm famous. You're a terrible human being." Jon replied, "So enjoy your job at Radio Shack. I'm going to go hop in my swimming pool." The user said, "Adolfer looks like an angel next to you. Have fun beating your wife while your kids hide in the closet and call the cops again." Jon said again, "I'm a bad person, but you are no one." The user said, "Okay, so you are a bad person. Got it." Jon asked, "Is that what happened when your daddy came home? Did you hide in the closet?" The user replied, "40-year-old man typed this, by the way. How many times have you been jailed again?" Jon repeated, "Did you hide in the closet?" The user said, 35. You hide under the octagon when the commission comes looking for you." Jon said, "I've been to jail so many times, and yet I've still turned out to have a better life than you. Explain that." The user said, "Sounds like coping to me." Jon replied, "Explain why I should sponsor you and your family and change your guy's entire life. You should be asking me for advice on how to become a winner." The user said in quotes, "I have money, guys. Don't worry about all the terrible things I have done in life." Jon responded, "Let me know if you need some help. You could be my intern." The user said, "Hit and run on a pregnant lady, domestic abuse cases, drug cheating scandals." Jon replied, "I'll let you follow me around and watch what success looks like." The user said, "I'll follow you around and make sure you don't hit any women. That sound good?" Jon said, "Bro, you're mentioning my past like I actually care. I've made about 6 million since I fought." The user replied again, mentioning money to cope. Jon said, "Reputations are for little girls to whisper about. I'm out here collecting massive checks." The user said, "Massive amounts of yes." Jon replied, "Yes, because living like a king helps cope with everything." Jon ended the exchange by saying, "Look at your profile picture. Note to self, real UFC fighters don't actually wear venom. Effing loser." He then blocked the user. Dana White reacts to controversial UFC Nashville stoppage. Many fans and analysts believe the UFC Nashville main event ended in a controversial stoppage, and UFC CEO Dana White agrees. He called the referee's decision premature, expressing frustration over how the fight was halted. Despite the disappointing finish, Dana made it clear that Derek Lewis is still very much in the title conversation, saying he's not far from earning another shot at UFC gold.
Yeah, so then obviously, with that being said, Derek could really, if you look at the division as it is, be maybe one fight away from getting a title shot next or something like that.
I think that's the way the heavyweight division has always been. I mean, these guys, they don't have to cut. Some of them have to cut, but they don't have to cut a lot of weight. A fight can turn with one punch. Whoever lands that big shot, and they were both trying to land him, and he got him. I thought the stoppage was a little fast. But what it is.
Derek Lewis takes call from President Trump in the octagon. In the main event of UFC Nashville, Derek Lewis made history once again by extending his all-time UFC knockouts record with a first-round TKO victory over Taliesin Teixeira. Just moments into the fight, Lewis dropped Teixeira with a powerful left hand and followed up with a barrage of punches as Teixeira tried to get back to his feet, prompting the referee to step in. As the result was being announced, Lewis surprised fans by taking a phone call from none other than U.S. President Donald Trump right inside the octagon. At the post-fight press conference, Lewis said,
"When did you know you wanted to speak to President Trump?"
I've been telling Dana a couple of weeks now. I need to talk to him about something.
Could you tell us what that something is?
No, man, no.
Would it be about maybe fighting at the
It's
White?
classified.
Oh, it's classified. You're an agent
Yeah,
now?
yeah. It's classified. It's almost something about tariffs and stuff like that. So,
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Serious stuff. Are they signing you up? You going to join the FBI?
we don't like the FBI right now, me and Trump. You know, they're trying to get that list out of us. And so I had to call. I had to tell the president, hey, you know, make sure they don't
I got you.
don't have my name on that list. You know.
Ben Askren shares positive health update following transplant recovery. Ben Askren looked much improved in his latest social media update, offering fans a hopeful glimpse into his recovery journey. Late Saturday, Askren posted a new video where he appeared significantly healthier than in previous updates, speaking more clearly, sporting a fresh haircut and shave, and showing renewed energy.
What's up, guys? I want to give an update on how I'm doing. Everything is going pretty well. I got another tube out. I only have one tube left. And I wanted to make a reflection with where I was less than a month ago, which was Father's Day. So I'll read you this journal entry. It's from our friend Amber. I actually thought my wife wrote it. That was a mistake. So there really hasn't been any big updates on a few days. They have been trying to tinker with the sedation and other things, but honestly, constantly changing. Part of the day, you think he's doing great, and the next part you're not. It's been very up and down. Whenever he wakes up, his oxygen has been dropping. What's happening is that his heart takes the blood and doesn't get to go through the ECMO, therefore it can't get oxygenated. They're hopeful to start transplant evaluation this week. So that was like a month ago that they want to start transplant evaluation. Feels like, holy crap, came a long way since then. And I just wanted to give one Mental Mondays message, and that was, I'm gonna plead guilty. I felt guilty for myself one time, right? And that doesn't do anyone any good. And I thought, man, I never smoked one cigarette, never smoked any weed, never did anything. Why did my lungs get stolen from me? Right? Why is this happening to someone who smokes habitually? Then I realized it happened. It's over. It's done with. I could be bitter and angry. I could whine, cry. It's not gonna help anybody. I am where I am now, and I'm gonna move forward the best that I can. So, hope you guys are enjoying the updates. I will not feel sorry for myself. I'm gonna get out of here pretty soon, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.
Sean Strickland crashes post-fight media at UFC Nashville to support Chris Curtis. At last night's UFC event in Nashville, Sean Strickland made an unexpected appearance during the post-fight media scrums. A longtime friend and cornerman of Chris Curtis, Strickland showed up in support of his teammate following Curtis's return to welterweight. Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content.
That piece of shit Chiesa, I heard you're gonna start that motherfucker. So Sean Strickland hates Mike Chiesa for many reasons. He's like, fight Mike Chiesa. I'm like, stop thinking of Mike Chiesa, Jesus Christ. Bro, he runs his fucking mouth. I like him, but he runs his fucking mouth, dude. Now since you're a 7-year, I got a fucking hit list, dog. Chiesa, Bilal Muhammad. He's like, you gotta go 20, then that's my revenge.
Let's wrap it up for the day. Thanks for watching.